Good morning, guten Morgen, buen dia. How are we all doing? Morning, Stone Cold. Morning, Mike. How you doing, Ricky? Dude. Always good to see you, Lisa. Looking for break of $5 here, ideally. Bottoming on the 490, so bought at 490. Breaks that, we get out. We're only risking $2. Oh, sorry, two cents. Good evening, Dave. Or good morning, rather. A range here between 96 and 90. It's set range right now. For it to break out. Hey, Stephen. Stephanie. What is it? Is it Stephanie or is it Stephen? Yesterday was okay. It wasn't a huge day. 2x goal. So there's always that. It wasn't a huge day, but it was good enough. Love a $500. Puts us at 5,100 a day. Gonna keep selling, or am I just gonna get it? One more set. I'll put me $100 down on the day. Lee Autos making a move. One of the worst things about pre-market is not being able to use stop losses. You've got to then sit and watch it, mental stop loss all the time. And I've got into a boredom trade here, and not a good morning. Stepan. Okay, Stephen. Probably Steve for short. Yeah, mate, do you know what? Get out. As long as you finish up green, that's all that matters. I'd take a trade on I'd take a trade on this one, and I got a volume limit error. I don't know why, so I emailed opened a ticket with CMED, Kaivel Brands. I couldn't trade it. Volume limit error. 30-day volume limit error. I don't know what that is. Yeah, the problem with it, if you're doing it on the live ed, is there enough shares to borrow? Is it easy to borrow? Is it hard to borrow, or is it easy to borrow? Does the broker have shares? So shorting, if it's hard to borrow, which a lot of these lower price stocks tend to be, that means you've got to pay for low cakes, which makes it less profitable. And then, of course, is it on short sale restriction? So Kaivel Brands, for example, is on short sale restriction. So you can't short on the bid or below. You have to short. You have to sell above the bid. You have to short above the bid. No shorting on the bid or below. Well, I was looking at yesterday's IPO. Well, one of yesterday's IPOs. So INTJ, Intelligent Group. That popped up. I thought we might get a continuation. That was interesting yesterday. I didn't trade it, but it was quite volatile as it opened, and then it sold off. Another big one from yesterday, Astra Labs. This just popped up, a little bit of a liquidity grab to start off with, and then it just went from strength to strength. So this opened up yesterday around 50. What did it open up at? 52.50, something like that. Opened up at 52.56 and finished the day at 62, a whole $10 up. And we're slightly up on it today, but 5 days so far have been $67 earlier this morning. But Astra Labs, that could be of interest to you traders with large pockets. Excuse me. Yeah, I can see breaking eyes. Not my bag, but yeah, asset entities. Fill your boots. Yeah, no volume on that one, so away. Kind of annoyed. I can't look at that. I'll wait till it breaks $5 now. This will break $5, and I'll use leverage on it then. Pretty much bounced where I exited. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it's a. It wouldn't say it was a surprise at all. Morg? Yeah, because I switched it to 720 only. We're getting a lot of buffering, so I've reduced the resolution to 720 until I move. So the max setting is going to be 720. So reduce the buffering. That was the idea. I don't know if it's working, but that's the thought behind it. A little less data to go out, but but we'll see. Of course, it'll go back to 1080 as soon as I move. We signed the contract yesterday, so we're just waiting on notary. Should be in the next week or two. Things move quickly when you want them to. Money talks. That's a suppose that's a good thing about a developing nation versus Western countries is processing Western countries takes as long as it takes, and it doesn't matter. There's no hurrying it along. Here, you can hurry it along if with the right favors. You know, if you know the right people. Benjamin Franklin being one of them. You know. Let's have a quick look at the S&P 500. S&P 500. Let's look at it on the 60 minutes so we can see. Yeah. So this is that was a previous all-time high. Look at that. Was smashed it. So this was 2 o'clock yesterday. The Fed's interest rate and the FOMC minutes came out. Then we had the conference, and it just kept on going. So it gapped up on the resumption of this morning's pre-market session, and look at that now. We're gapping up all-time highs on the S&P 500. Same thing with the NASDAQ 100, gapping up slightly, about to hit those all-time highs, which is 448.64. We're at 448, so very close to all-time highs. Hey Adam, how you doing, buddy? SoFi. Have a look at what's going on with SoFi. On the surging stock list. Yeah, no range. No volatility on it. Up 3%, but no volatility on it. In terms of 1 minute. Not volatile enough. Probably a better call. Not that there's no volatility, it's just not volatile enough. What are you guys watching today? What I do like is the fact that Nvidia's up over 920 again. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And the swings on Nvidia. If I was relying on Nvidia on a daily basis, Nvidia's keeping me amused while I'm trading small at the moment, because with over 1,200 shares of Nvidia, it moves $20, and that's like 25k either lost or gained, depending on which way it moves. And so Nvidia at the moment is freaking me out. But look, I'm in a lot of good, having a whale of a time with Nvidia right now. Amazon is another one. It's moving well. So breaking all-time highs up there. Loving that. You can't complain about that. That's fantastic. What price target for Nvidia? I don't have one, Ricky. I'm just in it long term. That's my long term investment plan. With I will scale out, or I might scale, buy more. But a long term is part of my long term portfolio. So my average on Nvidia is way down. So I'm in the money. I mean, I've got huge gains on Nvidia. My average is about 360 something, 367, 368 off the top of my head. Yeah, Nvidia's fantastic. Yeah, I'm there's not much moving. TRML lower volume. It's fairly quiet right now. Blue's been interesting, but quite a lot. 44%. A lot of green on the ticker tape, even though it's pulling back. Don't like this M pattern here. If this gets over $5, I can see this moving quite a lot. So we've got the Reddit IPO later today. I might stick around for that one, guys, because that should be around 11 o'clock, 11 a.m.-ish, maybe just after. So the Reddit should go live around 11 a.m. Between 10:30 and 11 a.m. is expected. So I would expect it to be closer to 11 o'clock. Yeah, exactly, Morg. Have a look at Tremel. Thermaline Bio. It's gap down. Not really doing much. It's just hit the surgeon. It's hit the scanners, and I wanted to have a look at it. Billy. Ooh, that's not nice. Well, the Chinese stock's moving. Just move. Li Autos, Billy, amongst others. Not moving up. They're moving down. They're pulling back a little bit. I've not seen it priced yet. There's no price on the level 2 yet for Reddit. We'll see. All to play for. Micron had earnings as well after hours yesterday. So good earnings print for Micron Technology, and that's up quite a bit, 17% this morning. So one to play around with if you want it. I personally, if you're going to be trading Reddit, it's going to be a higher price. So if you're going to trade Reddit's IPO, I would let the first 5 minutes play out and see what's going on. It's going to be extremely volatile for the first minute, so it's going to be like the Open all over again. So when you trade the Open, the bell goes off and you get all that influx of volume. That's what it's going to be like. Probably no leverage. Just have a quick look if there's any leverage on 110% long margin rate. I'm going to 33% overnight margin and 110% on the regular. That's a bit weird when you get more margin on overnight than you do on. That's just strange. Yeah, there's going to be no leverage on Reddit, so I'll probably stay away from it. Probably open over 50. It probably will open over 50. But what the IPO price and the open price, two different things. Oh, wow. I've just been booted off TikTok for violating community guidelines. So I've just submitted an appeal. That's shocking. All right, okay, that was quick. I'll go back. Oh no. TikTok. That was well weird. So TikTok booted me off for 5 minutes. Don't know why. Frauds and scams apparently. Apparently I'm a fraud or a scam or something. I've just submitted an appeal and they just granted my appeal straight away. That was quick enough for them. Normally it takes 2 or 3 days, but fair play to them. That was instant. That was just weird. Micron making new highs. Hey Alberto, how you doing? No worries, Alistair. You know, leave it at. You might get 4 more with Reddit, but don't worry about that because what will happen with Reddit? It's is that what happened? Maybe I'll just turn a TikTok off. No. Right, I'm just gonna boot TikTok for now. See if that helps. Is that buffering now? I've just ended the TikTok stream. Probably about 11 o'clock. I would expect it to be about 11. Usual IPO time, Alistair. You know, it's usually about 11. Yeah, TikTok's looks like TikTok was interfering with the live stream, so maybe that's it. We'll see. I can stream directly to TikTok. This essentially this exact same stream directly to TikTok. So I might just do that, and that wouldn't take any additional bandwidth or resources. I don't know what I should be getting good bandwidth. Well, I'm paying for it, so. Luna announces first AI hosting installation complete. That's why that's moving. 2.5 million in the flow. Almost double daily average volume. Looks like more like a pop and drop from the chart though. Back over 4 will be interested. And at 360, not really. Bit of a pop and drop. Oh, it's a bit strange. Greetings, CC. Another pop and drop, it seems. You got to be wary when things start to move up like that. Big swings. That's not what I'm interested in. Yeah, enjoy the break there, Alistair. You know, you're working hard. Enjoy the fruits of your labour. The Luna holding. It's not really interesting. Oh, bit of news drop there. I'm interested in. What happened with the SPY? Did the job numbers come out? Yes, they did. Good look. So unemployment numbers on the SPY. Initial jobless claims 210,000 versus 212,000 estimates are less unemployed. Continuing job claims 1.847 million versus the 1.803 million. So there's more people continuing claims. A bit of a mixed bag. So there's more people continuing claims and less people making the first claims, essentially. The Fed's current account is 194.8 billion in debt. Interesting. Oh, it didn't really affect it. I think one of them outweighed each other. So net zero on the unemployment numbers. if it's working for you, Mike, pop, drop, and curl. It sounds like a dance move. You're still building in square feet there, Alistair, and not square meters. I thought we'd got away from imperial system. You still trying to empathise with the old septics? Anybody see anything moving? No worries, mate. Are you being served? I'm free. I'll tell you what. Nothing moving. I've got the market on right now because nothing really moving. I mean, we've got we're gapping up at the moment. Look at it on the 15-minute. Sorry, we're gapping up. So it was a big move after the FOMC conference yesterday, after the Fed rate decision yesterday. Big move up. A bit choppy, but it was a big move up, and continued after the close. Gapped up this morning. There's a bit of pullback, but now it's trying to move back up again. All-time highs this morning. First thing, which were on the S&P 500, or the SPY, as S&P 500 is represented on the SPY. Here, $523.80 is the SPY ATH. Yeah, be careful about yield 10. I've seen that pop up and pop and drop quite a few times. Patience, I think, is the order of the day today. Patience, definitely the order of the day. You just love the Guinness, Alistair. You miss the Guinness. One thing about a sunny day in Ireland, Guinness. There's not many of them. I had Guinness in the park. Right. Yield 10 is actually over 50 cents now. I mean, I've seen this make similar moves. Well, if ever you're in the Philippines there, Alistair, you're welcome to drop by. Well, I'm not dead, Ryan. Come on. In my memory. Problem with these is that if you go bigger size to take advantage of the move, you're going to pay more commissions. There's a whole bunch of reasons why I don't trade these penny stocks, because you're not going to get the big move, and if you do get the big move, you're going to profit from the move. You're going to have to take bigger size, and it encourages you to take bigger size because of the price of it, and then you end up paying bigger commissions for like a 10-cent move. It's just not worth it. It's done it again. Right, TikTok's gone again. Oh, where is Ed? Well, if you do come, forget the Guinness. Bring us one of those nice bottles of wine that you're always going on about from Spain. One of those Spanish reds. That'd be nicer. You can bring the Guinness as well when you're fine. We've got pricing on BKHAU, which is an IPO for today. So that should go live probably at the open by the looks of it, maybe. Yesterday's Astera Labs ALAB had a good solid day, moving up. All leverage. I don't know about that there, Neil. I mean, the problem with Y10 is if you look at this on the daily, it popped up in February the same way, and it went up to like what, 50 about this. It went up to about this level, and then sold off. It did it in December as well. Went up to like 49 cents in December. I mean, you've got that gap fill to. I can't see it filling the. I can't see it getting over $1. It's you know, on the daily, it does have form, but got a couple of attempts at getting up there. I just can't see it filling the gap. But look, not financial advice. If you're in it, good luck to you. Fill your boots. That's twice I've just been suspended off TikTok for violating community guidelines. Instant appeal, instant appeal, and appeal approved again. So that's ridiculous. But somebody's not happy with me, obviously. And so am I, Alistair. Yeah, there's nothing moving at all today. Let's... let's try again. Not enough dancing? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always dancing. That's what you got to do, isn't it? Stay on TikTok. Well, Mike, Alistair did say he wanted crotch cam back, and I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, AMD. Well, let's face it, AMD is always going to have some sympathy with Nvidia as well. And AMD. Let's have a look at this on the daily. Bit of a pullback, but 184 is still very bullish long term. AMD. I mean, look at that. This is the daily chart. So the long term, AMD's up here. It's still very bullish right now. But yeah, it's a cheaper alternative to Nvidia, I guess. Intel's a cheaper alternative to AMD. Let's have a look at Intel as well. So Intel, where are you on the daily? Oh no, actually, still, yeah, Intel's still bullish. Not as bullish as Nvidia or AMD, but similar kind of chart to AMD, just not as bigger swings, obviously, because it's a lower price stock. So that's the part of the semiconductor group. Micron as well, up today on good earnings. Yeah, I'm not feeling Kaivel brands at all right now. Kaivel brands rejected at the VWAP again. I was watching Go EV. Oh. It's on the screen there in front of you. Again, no net new company specific catalyst. It's just continued higher volatility. And yeah, I mean, underneath the VWAP, sideways choppy at the minute, not really doing much. It was one of the top gappers. So what I've started doing is at the start of the stream, the three smaller charts. I've got the action at the top, so the 1 and the 5 minute on whatever I'm looking at. And the three smaller charts that you see are the three top gappers ish. I've not got Micron up there, but because that's like $113, it's not something I will be trading with small account. Bullishness or bullshitness there, Alistair? I'm not sure which one. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. We'll see what we can do for you in the in the new place there, Alistair. If you want crotch cam, you're gonna have to start paying for it. Works in play. I've not seen it on the scanners, so let's have a look at the chart and see where it's at. So SC works. There's no volume on it at all today. It's actually slightly down on yesterday's close. Look at it on the 15, you would get a good idea of the nice move up yesterday. I got most of this yesterday, the move up. Then it pulled back and then it made it a slow curl all the way up. It finished like just under 390, around 390. It did move up a little bit after hours, but then it's pulled back. So it's breaking lows now on low volume. Probably not something I would be looking at for continuation. It's had 2 really good days. Day 3 is always a little bit sus. So based on the same catalyst, 2 really good days. Probably asking a little bit too much for a third day. Yeah, maybe I should just go to bed. Underman. No volatility. Volatility's all in the higher caps. And Nvidia's up there breaking highs. We've got the S&P 500 as a whole breaking highs. Let's have a look at Microsoft. What are you doing up there? Billy Gates and friends. Excuse me. Microsoft up on the day. Google looking up on fairly high on the day as well. Oh, Google looking good. Facebook. How are you getting on? Yeah, Facebook broke highs again this morning, so almost back up to the all-time highs. So all-time highs on Facebook were 523 and change. So it needs a bit of a push to get up there, but it's probably the third highest price day it's had. Only Gramps or only Grumps there, Alistair? Like I said yesterday, we middle-aged men, we know things, we drink, we know things, and we're grumpy. That's what we do. What's my exit strategy on Nvidia? If it pulls back 25%, I'll probably get out. Actually, tell a lie. Nvidia long term, I think it's a great company. I really do. It's a very strong company. I think if it pulled back 25%, I'd probably buy more, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm just going to have a look at that now. So Amitis. Let's have a look. Is there a catalyst? Amitis announces approval by US Citizenship and Immigration Services for 200 million of EB5 program investments. Investments in biogas, SAF and carbon sequestering projects. Interesting. It's a 35, nearly 36 million in the float, 15% shorted. Average, it's approaching average daily volume. So it's got a catalyst that's just dropped out at the top of the hour, top of the last hour. So it's moving now, but the volume's coming in now. But the catalyst dropped an hour ago, so I don't trust that. Normally, to get a good catalyst, it impacts the price straight away. So we'll see. Would I short the US 100 now, Mr. J? Personally, hell no. Not right now. I'd wait for signs of a slowdown. That's the current market's too strong. I'd wait for signs of the reversal before even thinking about shorting it. That's just my opinion. We broke all-time highs yesterday, so we expect a little bit of a pullback. But it's gapping up, so officially we will have all-time highs again today if it continues. So Intuitive Machines making its customary move up. Surprisingly narrow spreads today. Volume's not great though. Yeah, it looks like it's going to try and it's trying to break over the VWAP, trying to hold the VWAP and maybe go test $4. Mike, we'll see. What's it struggling to get over, Jay? I'll put Luna on watch on the other screen. Let's see if we get a break of the VWAP here. Doesn't look like it's doing it. Doesn't look like it's holding the VWAP. Range is not great. So on the thing is with Canu, it's not volatile enough to trade right now because what we're looking at less than 2 cents on the 1 minute ATR. So if it gets a bit more volatile, a bit more volume, a bit more volatility, maybe, but it looks like it's getting rejected at the VWAP again, like it did at the top of the last hour. I'm just going to swap that out on the screen there for it to hold 5. I'll look at the SPY, for example. Yeah, just for you. So the S&P 500. What are we trying to get over? We're gapping up. The Dow Jones Industrial, by the Dow Jones, we're gapping up on that one. In fact, all the markets are up. The Russell Index, not as, also looking bullish. The NASDAQ 100, it's not quite at all-time highs, but it's up there. So yeah. Metis. Not bad considering it's like a 50-60 cent stock there, Ricky. But you're a degenerate for trading that on those ones anyway. A play to you. Oh, here we go. iSpark. A customary pop and drop from iSpark. Early morning pop and drop. Had a midday pop and drop there on Tuesday, I think it was. What are we, Thursday today? Yeah, Tuesday. Which is a little bit light for iSpark. It does a pop and drop, so just be careful with this. Right, be careful. It went up to what, 282. It's now back down below 250. So yeah, pop and drop on the old iSpark. Does it regularly. If you're quick enough to catch the move up, you can usually profit from it, but it's notorious for the pop and drop. So make sure that if it starts pulling back, you cut your loss quick. If you get into a red position on iSpark, cut your losses quick. If it goes again, you can get back in again. There's the top of the hour. Quite a few news drops. iSpark shares trading higher after the company's Mitocarex joint venture said it identified molecules that could be used for potential anti-cancer treatments. Bit of a wishy-washy catalyst, if you ask me. Maybe we've identified something that maybe could possibly do something for cancer. I'll wait for the clinical trials. More doesn't surprise me. I think I don't actually have a banned list, but if I did, that would be on it. And HKD. What would be the other one? iSpark, pop and drop. There you go. The customary pop and drop. As it was moving up, I said beware of the pop and drop, and there's the drop. There's your pop, and there's your drop. Yeah. I mean, it's over $5. I might be interested. Yeah, I looked at it earlier. As it broke $2. Damien. So laser photonics, it had a nice move up. It went 250, and I was watching it for break $2. Didn't hold. Tapped $2 a couple of times again. So I'll show you that. About 2 minutes easier to see. The initial move was quite a strong move, and I thought, oh, it's and it has a catalyst. So then it was a hard pullback. So I thought, maybe it's a pop and drop. Then it kind of started looking a bit choppy. It tried $2 again. I have this strict rule. It's not been strict this last couple of days, but I have a strict rule where I don't trade under $2. So it tried $2 again there, and then we got the algo spikes here. So it's now below the VWAP and looking weak. Volumes dropped right out of it. So yeah, I probably would say see what happens in half an hour, but it's not that sideways chop. Just look at the VWAP. It's horizontal, so sideways chop. is what it's doing right now. That initial, it looked so promising with the initial spurt. Then with Ametis here, there was a nice little move up here. I thought if we got continuation over $5, we could make a little, you know. No worries, Game. And it's not, like I say, not financial advice, just the meanderings of a fat guy on the internet. I've got an opinion and a voice, and I tend to use it. Guys, I shouldn't have to tell you this, but 25 minutes to the until the opening bell rings. So let's get 17 more thumbs up smashed. If you've not smashed the thumbs up button, the rule is we need to get 50 likes before the bell rings. So if you've not done it yet, go and smash that thumbs up button on the old YouTube, and let's get over 50 before the bell rings. Come on, guys. You know you want to do it now. Oh well, so that's not holding at all. Have a look at Lufax. I think Lufax is one to watch at the open, possibly. Might get something on Lufax, might not. It's not a great deal of options to trade at the moment, guys, so just be patient. Something will drop. We'll see something move. If I don't see it, someone in the chat will see it, and we can all, you know, communicate and be each other's besties, trading besties, and just call it out. If you see something moving nice, call it out. We'll all take a look, and hopefully we can all profit from a good move together. Yeah, gap and go candidates. I think Lufax is probably Rival Brands. No catalyst. I don't see a catalyst. Canu, don't see a catalyst. Ametis, there's a catalyst there, but it's pulling back a little bit. So I suppose Ametis and Lufax probably the two that I would say are the most interesting potential for gap and go right now, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Yeah, it's not great volume though. XTLB. It made a little bit of a move earlier in the session. To XTLB. Did make a move earlier in the session. Logged in and out of my that's why it's not there. I logged in and out of my platform when I had that weird error, volume error. Yeah, so it made a move up to like kind of 259 and then came back down. Not on great volume. So yeah, we'll see what happens. XTL Biopharma. I think personally, Lufax is probably the pick that I'm watching. Maybe Ametis. So yesterday I put a poll out. Do you think that the market's going to go up, or do you think the Fed's going to pause interest? Well, after the Fed, the market absolutely shot up. I mean, it was volatile. There was big swings both ways, but it actually shot up and broke all-time highs. S&P 500, the NASDAQ, almost at all-time highs. NASDAQ 100. So, yeah, market very bullish at the moment. Back in bull market territory. Yeah, it's got the attention of the degenerates. Up there at 65 cents now. I might be wrong. It might actually, it might get to that dollar level. You know, it's not something I'm trading, but yeah, yield 10 bioscience. Having a good day, another good day. Be careful, because the last time it gapped up significantly, whilst it moved up, it gapped up to like 45 cents from like 21 cents or whatever it was, and while it moved up to another 10, 12 cents, it then sold off. So just be careful. You can see that on the daily. Back in February, it gapped up to here. Whilst it did move an extra 10 cents or something, it then sold off the whole day, finished down. So just be careful with it. Do not hold bags. Just remember that these stocks that we're trading here on this channel, the majority of them are garbage. These low flow, low cap stocks, the majority of these stocks are absolute trash, and they're terrible companies. They're not making money, and they're just terrible companies. So don't hold bags with them. Don't be putting these stocks in your long-term portfolio. They're not those type of stocks. I really need to do something about my dyslexia. Not a good year for beers, I read then. Not a good year for the Bears, no. Well, we've got 20 minutes. Well, just under 20 minutes. Just under 20 minutes before the market opens, and hopefully it'll give us something to trade. Because right now, kind of struggling. Not financial advice, Morg, but I will be calling you out if you did. What you do with your money is your business. Not a lot of action. Yeah. Yeah, $5 stock would be even better, Stone Cold, with maximum leverage. If it was 10 times the price and it was now at 650, with leverage, we'd all be sitting pretty. $160% up on the day. Who thinks I might get kicked off TikTok for a third time today? I'm not the only DJ on this chat, though. That's the thing, though, Mike. You're saying it's the best DJ channel around. I'm not the only DJ here. You know, it's you're all a bunch of DJs, a lot of you. And it's not. Look, don't trade how I trade. It's not the way to trade. Trade how I tell you to trade, not how I do it. Because you know, I'm too aggressive. My own account size. And look, stop being a DJ. Nothing to look at either. Rival brands top of the surging scanner. Come on, surging, really? Is that a surge? That's the best you can do. Size Spark is the top momentum scanners, but in the wrong direction. In tap with no volume. Oh dear. Yeah, nothing moving right now. It's dormant. We'll see, Alistair. I've already been booted off TikTok twice. What's happened to the market? It's just nothing's. Well, the market itself is probably more volatile than the stocks that's making up that make it up. More action on the SPY and the Russell Index than there is actually in the stocks that are gapping up today. Just very tepid. Somebody get me a thesaurus, because I'm really running out of ways of describing these mediocre market conditions. Let's see if I'm a tech Metis. What's going on with my feed? Metis can get over the VWAP. Come on, guys. We've got 15 minutes, and I need six more people to smash that thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. There you go, Alistair. Everybody who's watching on TikTok, there's not many of you. You know, most of you migrated to most of you have migrated to YouTube. So everybody, just do a drum solo on your screen while you're watching on TikTok and get that like counter up. Dan, I did well in January, and that's kind of supporting the year. It's actually less stressful. Do you know, trading small account, whilst it's you know, it's actually less stressful. I'm not worried about the money. It's not like I need it right now. Here. That's the thing about common sense, Stone Cold. It's far from common. Let's go back to the DGen. The DGen start breaking highs still. Well, a little over 10 minutes before, you know, if this carries on the way it's going, I might be trading it at 250 or $3 or whatever. Yeah, just remember to switch it off when I'm green there, Alistair. Cut my losses. Quit while I'm ahead. Well, it really is. I think tepid is probably the best way to describe the morning. Yeah. Metis is, well, my feed. My level 2. It should be called Darwin Sense, Vegas. There you go, there's another one for me, Ricky. Lackluster. Put that in the box of nondescript words to use. Cheers, Alistair. Indifferent, languid, lifeless, milkworm. Lukewarm. I don't know about milkworm. My milk's always cold. Which Stoke is probably best? Stoke-on-Trent, maybe, or possibly Stoke-under-Lyme, or I think Stoke-on-Trent. I like Stoke-on-Trent the best. Alrighty. Oh, hello, we're getting some working up on Lufax. High of day 496. I want to see this over $5. This breaks $5. I think we'll be fine. You mean you went on to thesaurus.com, Alistair? Boring. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Mick. Boring. My momentum scanner's having a bit of a meltdown at the minute. Six and a half minutes to the bell. What about that, Alistair? At least you got me entertaining you here. I mean, which would you rather have? Don't answer that question. Me or Powell? Don't answer that question. It's the monotonous tone. He's just so... Oh. Perforations in a tea bag there, Alistair, I guess. I'm gonna count the holes in my tea strainer. Gotta see how many holes there are in a flour sieve. It's terrible, isn't he, Ricky? He really is terrible. When Powell starts talking, he's terrible. Zero emotion in his voice. No offense. I mean, I dare say his wife likes him. Well, maybe she doesn't. Might have some other redeeming qualities. Like balance, maybe. Oh, there was an expose a couple of weeks ago. One of the Playboy bunnies said that she wasn't really in love with Hugh Hefner when she was married to him. I'm like, oh, there's a shock. I was absolutely mortified to find that out. Exclusive news, exclusive. Playboy bunny married Hugh Hefner for his money, not his personality. Okay, Alistair, good luck with that, buddy. Enjoy. We've got 3 minutes before the bell rings, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have some. We'll get some nice action. Not going to hold my breath. Oh, 2 minutes left. And nothing moving. That means he's one of the moderators on the channel there, Stone Cold. If you've got if your name's in blue with a spanner or a wrench, whatever you want to call it, it means you're a moderator. You have the power. And the cues there, Morg, to be fair. I'll check Marathon Digital. I made $150 on Marathon Digital yesterday. It was just trending really well. It's down today though. Down quite a bit today. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Bluefax. So yeah, it's slightly down. Just gone red on the day. Marathon Digital. I'll watch it later maybe. I'm going to change the VPN because I think I'm getting latency. Where's my bell? No opening bell? What happened? Well, no opening bell. Go figure. I don't know what happened to the opening bell. Go figure. Even the bell fell asleep. I know, I know. Rival brands breaking highs. Let's see this over $5 ideal. Rival brands rejected at the $0.50. Giving this another 10 cents. Well, 11 cents. There we go. Broke down. Not seeing anything. Got me out and then goes back up to the highs. That sounds about right. Yeah. And not looking great. Even Kybal, choppy. Everything's just choppy right now. Nothing nothing really exciting. This can break the opening range, I think. Might be on for $5. $4.91. Bible testing the $0.50 again. 250. Bible up there at 250, testing 250 again. It's choppy as hell. Ripping down. That's a nasty flush. That's a $3 flush. That's a $3 flush, that is. That's ouch. I knew spreads are 70 cents. Astera Labs. High risk, high reward. Bible finally broke out. Excuse me. You're up 98 bucks there, Mike. Well done. It's green. All green's good green. Kazoo. Coming out of nowhere. Let's have a look at Kazoo. Yeah, there's no volume. Lacks volume. Why it's not hit the scanners yet? The lack of volume. Moves now on Anu. Oh, it's a big seller at 405. It went straight past it. See, can we get a nice move on Anu? MS, moon breaking highs. We get a new high, session high. I can see it test the pre-market high, but 420 is the pre-market high. $406 the session high. Just happens to be where I'm in. I've top ticked at the minute. Only top tick. Yeah, stay away from it if it's low volume. Canopy growth. The range on this is not great. Right, the right entry there would have been the break of the pre-market high there. 273. Bit extended there right now. Right, just not seeing anything right now. I did say that Lufax was probably my bet for a gap and go. A bit of a, I'm just hoping this is a bit of a dip and rip. Didn't break out of that opening range, so if it does, I'll look for it to break $5. Nothing at all really exciting me. Kazoo on low volume, too low, not good volume. Interesting. Sunrun. Nice little flat top there at 1210-ish. Little flag, flat top breakout. Maybe now's the time. Yeah. 10 cents. And that's it. What's green went through on the tape then, and it's selling. Weird. Just giving this 10 cents. Will I make 20? Probably not. But if I can get over 12.20, I have a good chance of getting over 12.25. Take half off at 12.20. It's pretty quick. Just going to put a 10 cent trailing stop in place there. See what it gives us. Not a lot else moving at all. Moves a little much. Excuse me. Can we get that 25? I guess not. I'll take the 80 bucks. Base hits. How are we getting on, guys? Anybody made any profits on anything? As of yet. What's this Kazoo? I tap $5. It gets interesting after $5. Just tried to buy 1,000 shares and I'm like, rejected. Why? I've not got enough buying. I have got enough buying power. I know, because I've started off. I would have had enough buying power. Yeah, low volume as well, Ricky Ticky. I'm not enthralled with this, but if it gets over $5, I've got 500 shares in there. I'll get some leverage there. And I'll be able to buy with a bit of a discount. It holds $5. I'll see over $5 and then hold $5. Struggled twice now at 490. Got rejected at $5. Up to 502 was the last time. So I want to see it break $5 and hold it. Morning, nerd. Caught between the spreads here. The spreads are like 12, 14, 12, 15 cents. 8 cents right now, 5 cents. Spreads on Kazoo are I think there's 5. Can we get 5 on the bid? Can we hold 5? No. Just to hold 5. New higher die. Yes, Robin, that be me. You having issues? Had a couple of issues this morning. First thing, but they seem to have been fixed, so all good for me. I was going to watch that The Last Airbender. I'm just seeing Ang there. Yeah, right. Got 75 cents to play with. 75 bucks to play with. No, it doesn't, Ryan. Unfortunately, they used to give leverage anything above $3, which is what started me off on my with my rules of not trading anything under $3. I wanted to be able to get leverage, but yeah, so $5 or over to get leverage. Someone breaking highs now. Nothing really worth getting excited about right now. I'm gonna leave Kazoo until it breaks and holds $5. EV just choppy sideways around the VWAP. Oh, Kaival brands. Nice pop on Kaival. Oh, pop and drop. Seems good. Good 40 cents. 30 cents. 40 cents. Oh, good. 40 cents that pop. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible day. Oh, head and shoulders there on the 1 minute for Intelligent Group, recent IPO. Personally, I wouldn't touch it under $3, but that's just me. Well, Ryan, stick with them if you're happy with them. Not a lot worth trading today, guys, to be fair. I don't know about that, Ryan. No, I've always been with Trinidad. Always been with Trinidad. I mean, you can go with Bahamas, but I've always been with Trinidad. Well, I was in Ireland and they put me with Trinidad. So when I signed up with them, I've always been with Trinidad. Not seeing anything, guys. What about you guys? Anybody see anything? Yeah, Morg, I'm kind of with you on this one. Yeah, that's true, Ryan. There was no CMEG UK when I opened my account. That's true. That's very, very true. Yeah, Morg, I'm kind of might just wait for the IPOs at this rate. Well, Kaival's starting to make a move now. Bit choppy, but there's a couple of big spikes there. nothing looking really like a Kybal. I'm missing Kybal. Missed the for that one. It's a top tick. I've got another 500 in reserve to add to it. It's a 10-cent trail to start off with. Let's see what that gives us. Got me out. Yeah, Alistair's on CMEG as well. I use interactive as well. I use interactive for my options and my investing. Stopped out again. That was for scratch on the second part. Got extended up here, but look, that's not a bad way to recover some of the today's losses. But again, Neville horns though, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, I made 6 cents on the first part and then lost 2 cents on it, so 4 cents. Yeah, absolutely, Ed. And every month, invariably I do. So invariably every month, commissions, it's 600 bucks, I think it is the, and I have to double check, but I think that the threshold is like 600, it's either 600 or 650 as your threshold. And if you generate that much in commissions, then they rebate your platform fees. Yeah, that's true, Robin. Yes, criteria. MTX is back over the VWAP. A new high of day, maybe. Bit of a head and shoulders formation. It pulls back to the VWAP. See. Yeah. Boo, no. Azu. Yeah, choppy as hell, Alice. There's nothing moving, nothing at all. Oh, not much, at least. See this over $5 and see if it can actually hold $5 this time. $88 on the ask. Spread's 20 cents. That's right. You take the bid with you. And it hold $5. It's 5. New high of day maybe. Very choppy. Very choppy. And those spreads are not helping. 30-cent spread I saw there for a second. 540 is the halt level, so I have bet. Rejected up here last time. Needs to hold $5. Hold that $5. You want them. Spreads are horrible. And I've got a 30-cent trailing stop in place now, so which is the range is 31 cents. So that should be, if I get stopped out, it's about right. And probably will get a bit of slippage, but probably about 4 or 5 cents slippage. But if I can get green on this, just get 550, take me green on it, I'll be happy enough. Well, let's see, new high of day. 556 is the hold level. That's weird how they have. Well, they seem to. It's only recently that they seem to have been doing differently. Different rules depending on which branch you're with. Same with the leverage. I had leverage on one stock, and someone in CMEG UK couldn't get leverage with it. And conversely, I couldn't get leverage on something, and someone in CMEG UK could. So this looks like a flat top formation here, sending wedge into a flat top. And we get over a new high. 536 is the high of day. Looking for 550. Risking 3 cents plus slippage. Yeah. Oh, I got that's 3 cents. Stopped me out at where I was at, so that'll do. Breaking new highs on Amethyst. Spreads are nowhere near as volatile as they are on Kazoo. So let's see, can we get $5 here? What you've got to understand as well, though, is the higher leverage that you're getting, the more risk you could be taking. So you don't really want to be using full leverage, max leverage, unless you've got a really good setup. Small accounts, it's the fastest way to blow up a small account is taking full leverage. As you've seen me do it this last month. Well, you take what it gives you with what the market gives you with one hand, it takes away with the other. So we're not as far down as we were, but yeah, just crappy market day today. Like Kazoo is testing the highs again. That's what happens when you have large leverage or over leveraged. It will blow up your account. No, absolutely, Marg. Let this play out. $193 was the low of the last 5-minute candle, so I'm looking at that. We can stop at 490. More than I wanted to risk, but bounced here last time and then went all the way back up. So there we go. That's me done for the day. Oh yeah, I'll stick around for Reddit. I'll watch Reddit. Nasty, absolutely. Well, there's 2 IPOs today. We've got BKHAU and RDT. Reddit is already named, but not priced. This one's priced but not named. So 2 IPOs. Sonova Energy. It's not very volatile. It's moving up nice, but it's not very volatile. Well, if you're green today there, Vegas, good luck to it. Not an easy day's trading. It's a terrible day's trading. There's no FOMO today, Alistair. No FOMO today. Sure. Anything else moving at all? So we've got Sonova Energy, got Compass, higher cap stock, so that's the problem with these. Yeah, I think I remember that was last month, I think, Callister. Might well have been. Let's have a quick look. What was my last big day? It might have been back in January. Calendar here. Certainly not this month. I think it was January. Yeah, I think it was end of January. Had a 30k day. And CRBP 24k on that one. That's big day I had. 35k a week. Might have been last year then. And nothing really. Hang on. Anu breaking out. Going for those pre-market highs, 420. As it does that, I'm going to wrap up the stream, I think. I'll stick around for the... so if you're in the Discord, I'm going to stick around for the IPO, for the Reddit IPO. And if you're not in the Discord, then I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. I'll have the scanners up from 7, as usual. But I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock, guys. So, bottom of the hour, as I always do. Knock the stream off after 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, or whatever it is. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to find something that I can recover some of this little drawdown here. And I think might be it. But we'll see. I'm not feeling confident today of a comeback. Just unless we get some good volatility on one of these IPOs, I'm just not feeling confident. But we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I'll send that across later today, Alistair. Okay, take it easy.